I think relationships are complicated, and what I find mostly complicated is the process of actually, finding someone to be with. It is a time where, I feel like so many singles are going out there and they are doing their best to find that person they want to be with. It can be challenging. It can be challenging because we are in a era that, everyone is so quick to make a judgment based on appearance. The person is like a mile away, you see them walking, you already have like a trillion subjective opinion about them. So it can make the process a bit more complicated. And sometimes what we judge people on, or what I find people judge people on, it's not even things that really matters to them. It's mostly physical appearance. So I like to help you realize something. Sometimes we remember people in our lives. Sometimes we don't even remember how they look like, but remember how they make us feel. And when we think about someone we dearly love, someone we dearly care for, most of the time we care about how this person treats us, how this person makes us feel when we're around them, and how we feel when we are not around them. And that's the exact same thing for a partner or, future boyfriend or girlfriend. The thing that really matters most, of course, we all want a beautiful, handsome boyfriend or girlfriend. But at the end of the day, even if you're with that person for like 6 months, after that, their looks don't usually become that much important. After 6 months to a year, maybe a year and a half, we really care about how this person treats us. We really care if this person makes us feel good. In the morning, is this person being nasty, being kind? Is this person will this person text us, calls us during the daytime? Will this person even, remember that I exist? A year from now, that really matters to you. For a lot of us, the older adults, does this person contribute financially? Is this person helping you towards your end goal, helping you become a better person? Is this person helping you become a better soul? A year or two into a relationship, that's what we want. That's what we hope for. So when you are going to meet someone, rather than focusing on the outside appearance, why don't you focus on the long term? Because the long term is what usually matters anyway. We usually care about how somebody will make us feel instead of how you look. Of course, we are not blind. We want someone who is attractive, but we will find out over time physical is 25, maybe less than 20% of it. In the long term, you want someone to love you, someone who actually wants to be around you, and someone who you want to be around. So my question is, when you meet a potential boyfriend or girlfriend, why not judge them on the things that really matters most? Why not judge them on the things that you find more important to you? Sometimes I feel a lot of us, many of you guys out there, don't even know what is important to you. I would say one day, maybe today or maybe tomorrow, you write down a piece of paper and you would write everything that really matters to you. For example, how he or she looks like, what kind of style they like to wear, and you put that aside. Write everything you could possibly think of. Go through a magazine and write everything physically that you would want in a partner. And When you're done with that list, it's a great list, but put that aside. And now let's focus on the inside. What type of partner would you like? And you're probably saying, well, I don't want a cheater. I don't want somebody who's not attractive. Like, okay, that was the outside. Now let's focus on the inside. And to make it easier, let's focus on all the I do not wants. You don't want somebody who is a cheater. You don't want someone who will be rude to you. You don't want someone who will be, not kind. You want somebody who will contribute financially. Okay, good. Just write everything on your list about what you would want. And I know this list will mostly focus on this is what I don't want. It's fine. Write everything you don't want in a partner. Everything you could possibly want. You don't want somebody who's too tall, somebody who's too short, somebody who's too this, that. Write it down. Good. So you have a list so far of everything you want physically. You have a list of everything you want. Actually, a list you do not want. Now let's focus on the most important list of what you want. Tell me. Now this is the list that you sit down and you really take your time and you write what is it you want in a partner. Do you want somebody who is active, somebody who loves to go dining with you, somebody who loves to go to restaurant, somebody who loves to eat so you could go out and eat, somebody who loves to travel, somebody who is faithful, somebody who is a father figure to your current children, to your future children, somebody who is financially stable, and somebody who actually may be working, but most of all, they are responsible with their money, somebody who is a friend, somebody who is actually, a kind partner, somebody who will appreciate your parents, somebody who will actually, help you towards your goal, by encouraging you, like an encouragement partner, I would say. I want you to even take a day to sit down and really write down what you would want in a partner. Because a lot of us, going back to what I said in the beginning, we don't know what we want. We have a whole list of what we think we want mentally. But until you write it down on a piece of paper and you get familiar with this list, then you will not know what is in front of you. So for example, earlier today, I went to another room to pick up a piece of item, and the item was right there in the room. And I walked out, went to the kitchen, and I'm like, that's not what I went there for. So I went back. I kid you not, I could not find this piece of item, and it was right there on the coffee table. And until I stop and say, what did I come here for? And I'm like, there you go. It was right there in front of me all this time. Right there. It didn't hide itself. But because my mind was focused on so many other things, I couldn't find this piece of item. So, just like a boyfriend, just like a girlfriend, the person you're seeking, you're thinking they're like maybe in Alaska, or they're in South America, or they are in Florida and you're in New York, you will never cross paths. In reality, the person you are seeking might be right in front of you, and all you have to do is stop, take a moment, focus, look at your list of everything you would want in a partner, and goes from there. Because what you are seeking might be right in front of you, but because you're so busy of focusing on everything I do not want, or focusing on all the physicality of it, and you are missing your blessings. So stop, take a deep breath, and really recenter yourself, because I truly believe love is possible, finding a relationship is possible. It's just a matter of time.